Good evening, YouTube. We're going to talk about snakes and doves. Now, I understand you're a little confused. This isn't an animal or a reptile channel, bird channel. You're correct. Snakes and doves is more of a concept of looking at people. You need to be able to identify what is dangerous to you. The narcissists, the destructive influences, the snakes, and the doves. There are people, I guarantee you, there are people who you are in contact with right now who are doves, and there's probably a few that are snakes. And here comes the trickier part. Many of these snakes, they actually have some good ideas, but you have to winnow the wheat from the chaff. Now, I'm going to use somebody popular that you know, or I'm sure most of you know, and that would be Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a world-class kickboxer. Nobody can take that away from him. He worked tirelessly to move up, to gain that rank, to gain that status. He's also a fairly wealthy man. Worked very hard to gain that status too, but at what cost? I would state that Tate has many good aspects to his human development courses, his human development talk. I would also state that he's a snake. Now, why do I say that? I say that because of the lack of moral clarity as it relates to his outlook on other people. When you state that 2%, just 2% of males are going to be the desired, the top, the best, and the rest of the 98% are shit and going nowhere, that's not true. At least not by any standard that is measurable within reason. Now, if you're talking power coupons, you're talking money, sure, he's probably right about the 2%. There are many ways to power. Money's not just one of them. Nelson Mandela had power. Nelson Mandela was not rich. Mother Teresa had power. Power through sacrifice. Power through faith. She didn't have power coupons, guaranteed. She was a nun. So I would advise you strongly. Number one, if people are trying to sell you something, ask yourself, what is it they're trying to sell me? How are they trying to get my money from me? And is this a worthwhile investment in me? And if it is a snake, be careful of the price, because they can really hook you and take you for a very expensive, very long ride. So if it is a snake, be careful of the price. Get as much off of the YouTube that you can get from that person. Sorry, rolling up the window because it's starting to drip a tad. I like the rain, but, you know, I already took a shower today. So, anywho, look into their motives. Are they really there to help you, or are they there to help them? Are they putting themselves between money and you so that they can intercept some of that? Because if that's their main motivation, then they ain't going to give too much of a hoot about whether you improve or not. So take their stuff. Take what is free. Take what is useful and toss the rest. Doves. I would state that somebody like Jordan Peterson is a dove. He doesn't seem to have any ill intent. Politically, I wouldn't say I'm opposite of him politically, but I believe that his religion and his politics can bleed over some into his advice. If that is not you, then take what is good, leave what you don't want, leave what you don't need. The whole point of this is you need to do what is good for you. So finding mentors, it's a great thing. Find good ones. Search through them. Look through the internet. See who is really out to help you, and see who is really out to hoodwink you. I'm not saying the hoodwinkers don't have good information. The best frauds in the world have a little bit of truth in them. They'll give you this little kernel, and then they'll wrap it and wrap it and wrap it and wrap it with their bullshit. Take the kernel, leave the shit. Anywho, since I'm at take the kernel and leave the shit, I should probably end this video and just say y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye-bye.